Ladies and gentlemen, the relationship between Israel and America is badly strained. And Netanyahu and Joe Biden got into a disagreement. And he recently came out this past Monday and said that Netanyahu will not be invited to the White House anytime soon. So it looks like things are just not what it used to be between these two countries. So Biden told reporters on Tuesday that the Israeli government can't continue down this road with this judicial overhaul plan and stressed he is not going to invite Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to the White House in the near term. It's the first time Biden has spoken about the judicial overhaul, which has rattled Israeli society on camera. Netanyahu suspended the legislation on Monday after months of mass protest, a strike that has affected much of the country, and calls from some of Israel's closest allies, including the US, to build a broad consensus around the plan. Biden's comment on an invitation for Netanyahu to visit the White House underscored how tense relations between the Biden administration and the Israeli government are at this moment. Biden told the New York Times earlier this year that any fundamental changes in Israel's judicial system should be based on a consensus to get legitimacy from the public and be sustainable. He also called Netanyahu earlier this month and expressed concerns over the plan. Like many strong supporters of Israel, I'm very concerned. This is what Joe Biden was saying. I'm concerned that they get this straight. They cannot continue down this road. I've sort of made that clear. This is what Biden said in North Carolina recently, where he kicked off an Investing in America tour. Hmm. Hopefully, the prime minister will act in a way that will try to work some genuine compromise, but that remains to be seen, according to Joe Biden. So, on the other side, Netanyahu fired back later Tuesday saying Israel is an independent country that takes decisions based on the will of its citizens and not based on external pressure, including from our friends. Netanyahu said in a statement that he has known Biden for 40 years and appreciates his commitment to Israel. Well, I don't know. That don't sound like much of a relationship if, he's not getting invited to the White House, you know? So he added that the US Israeli alliance is strong and always overcomes their differences that appear from time to time. My government is committed to strengthening democracy by restoring the balance between the three branches of power, and which is what he said the broad consensus is, according to Netanyahu. So earlier on Tuesday, the U.S. ambassador to Israel told the Israeli army radio that the U.S. welcomes Netanyahu's decision to suspend the legislation, but added that the Israeli prime minister could be invited to the White House after Passover. So, a spokesperson for the White House National Security Council said there is no plans for Netanyahu to visit Washington. So, I mean, look, he already came out and said he's not invited to come. So, that says it, it's not what they say. You just got to look at the actions. If somebody is coming out and saying this person is not invited to the White House, I think that means the relationship is seriously strained. That's my opinion. I don't think things are going as well as, they tried to sugarcoat it at the end of the article, but I don't think things are going well between the US and Israel. And if you remember the relationship between the US and Saudi Arabia, that is beyond damage. That relationship fell apart probably a little more than 10 years ago. The US and Saudi Arabia are no longer the allies that they used to be. And it's been pretty cold over the last decade with their relationship being not so good. So, y'all, tell me what you think. I mean, actually, I was not anticipating Israel and the US. I thought, okay, maybe there's a chance they'll keep that bond going. But as it stands, and us being in these last days, they may never come back together and be allies again. The shift and change in power is real. And it's going to happen whether these folks like it or not. Change is coming. So you can either accept that change or you can fight a battle you're already defeated in. I'm just saying. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.